Hello, this is Sewing Tarot. Today I wanted to do a little bit of exploration on Tarot Vampires. I just got this deck and there is this very interesting exercise in the guidebook called Kith and Kin, I think, personal card portraits. So I wanted to go through it and create a personal portrait so that I can get some related cards that's related to my astrological sign, I think. And yeah, I think that would be a fun exploration here. So I also wanted to record it and see if anybody else is interested. Then they can do the exercise themselves as well. I don't know if it also works with other structures of tarot, but hopefully there's some inspirations here. So the first one, well, there's one that's the calling, create a vampire name, establish a personality. That part I can just pass. I don't really care about it that much. The next part is the dynasty card. And then think the dynasty card is a card being viewed as the representation of everlasting symbols of primal forces. Dynasty card is a major universal influence that is predominant in our life and is the card that represents our astrological sun sign. The card will be represented by one of the 22 images of the major arcana, and as such is an archetypal symbol of a particular cosmic energy which reveals the unraveling journey of your life, your drive, and major influences. Your dynasty card is determined by your sunshine, often called your star sign, and refers to the sign which the sun was at your birth, blah blah blah. So it's a generalized description of your true personality, your principal motivation, preoccupation, and your life force. Often this cosmic influence is beyond our direct control and also refers to our specific spiritual energy. Okay, so it's kind of like the main major arcana card that represents yourself, related to your astrological sign. And I am a Pisces. I kind of already know it was going to be rude. It's going to be represented by the moon, but we can take a look. And this is the chart. So my birthday is March 13th, and that would be the moon card as our dynasty card as expected, and wanted to learn more about the moon card though in Tarot Vampires. Okay, let's find the moon card. I shuffled it a bit and was playing with it with some interview spread, but I do love the moon card representation. If I can find her, let's see what my dynasty card is. Well, one thing I did like about the moon card, let me find her first, but I want to talk about her because it's represented by a human, not a moon. I understand the traditional portrait of the moon card where it's moon and animals, but sometimes I just, because it's my, here we go, because it's my sun sign card, I just hope to have a little more personality there. Okay, so this is my dynasty card, the moon. Oh, she's beautiful. There's Pisces. I love how it feels like she just walked out of a crime scene of some sort, or just fought something really hard in this hidden realm and finally got out of it, with hurt by herself and hurt others through the process. It doesn't mean like other people, but meant if you go really deep into your subconscious and facing certain shadows and demons and whatever that comes up, and you stand it and you dealt with it. She feels like she just had a hard battle and came out of it, still unsure about where her path is gonna go, but there is a certain determination in her eyes. I feel like she has traveled through the illusions of the moon. Okay, Let's see what the guidebook has to say about this card. The Moon. Here we go. Okay, so I'm not gonna read through all of it because that's just gonna be boring for everybody. But so it says represents the depths of our unconscious and the fantastical aspect of our being. It is illusory by nature, relates to the deep psychological images of the soul. Something mysterious, elusive, intangible. Deep down woven in our unconscious. Sometimes emerges when we're fearful or feeling lost, experiencing haunting thoughts or emotions. Okay. Calling for us to look to our dreams and unconscious for understanding. Put aside rational reasoning and trust in the realm of our imagination. Fantasy and creativity can aid us in revealing hidden messages from our unconscious. Teaches us that the night of fear and confusion will soon come to an end. We have reached the depths of despair and soul-searching, and the sun will soon rise. Yeah, journey through darkness, reach the light. Gaining control over our shadows. Okay, delved into the pit of our fears and gain control of our shadows. I'm just kind of reading anything that popped out and triggered, I guess, my intuition here. Okay, so this one, we can view them as enticing ghost story that concludes with an emergence into the sun and towards deepest self-knowledge, gain greater skills in intuitive knowledge and expanded awareness. Anxiety. Okay. Oh, this is a vampire. I guess this is a bride. A vampire bride represents our confrontation with our shadows and a personification of the fear surfacing from the unconscious. Her ethereal gown illustrates a fear of being swallowed by the realm of the dead and our inner darkness. Everything is intangible and sinister for the ego. In her hand, there's a blood sickle. She has become the bride of death, a mirror of nothingness and illusion. Intangible. Okay, I'm not gonna read everything. I'll probably spend some time with it afterwards, but, well, as a Pisces, we already know our biggest, gift and curse is the mind, the imagination, the shadows and the illusions. Yeah, I have been dealing with a lot of anxiety in my life personally. Definitely very fascinated by shadow work. It's interesting. I'm not one of those people who's like at first not sure about shadow work. I love anything that's about dipping into the dipping underneath the surface and find the nitty-gritty in the dark within. I'm just fascinated by that. I'm fascinated by psychology, fascinated by any hidden aspects of the human experience and then the human psyche, especially within myself. I struggle with anxiety, as we talked about before, struggle with sometimes having control over my fear, my thoughts, paranoia, things of that sort. Yeah, I don't know. It does talk about eventually traveling through that, gaining control over the shadow, confront the shadow. Maybe that is the life path that I'm taking as the dynasty card, is to eventually traveling through that. one word I really like is this descension, like this descend through the darkness, through the into the unconsciousness, and gaining power from that, and gaining clarity. I love this like harsh battle, bloody feeling. That's really how I felt whenever I'm confronted with my fears, and getting out of it or getting to the other side of it stronger. It's an eternal struggle though, and it's a lot of insight. So I would say it's like a blessing and a curse. Okay, now let's take a look at what's next for the personal cards here for me. Dynasty card. Next one is Vampire Clan. The chart reveals which of the 4 vampire clans you belong to, symbolized by the 4 elements and represented by the 4 suits of the minor arcana. Okay, so how do I find the clan? Probably this, yes. Ace of the element that rules your sun's sign, and it reveals which of the basic 4 elements you have most affinity with. The clans are also signified by an element, an animal totem, and particular qualities as outlined below. For a more in-depth analysis, refer to the description given for the aces. Okay, so 3 different orders. Select one from your clan. Okay, sorry. Each of the 4 clans have 3 different orders. Select one from your clan that appeals to you personally and write that order on your profile. The order will not directly affect your readings, help you engage with and have fun with the cards. Okay. So I would be water. So that's going to be Grail, Clan of the Grail, Ace of Grail, Serpent, emotional and selective by nature, great insight and psychic ability, orders of lovers, dreamers, and illusionists. Vampires clan are imaginative, compassionate, sensitive, known as keepers of secrets. Weave the realm of dreams and fantasies, empathic and reflective, that's true. Sometimes seem elusive, oversensitive, and possessive. Referring to the ace of the clan, right? Let's take a look. I'm gonna use you as a bookmark here. Okay. Let's get Ace of Grail and see what's the nature of water sign. And you guys are gonna see me flipping through this deck a million times, I guess, because of me trying to. Oh, I guess it's not that hard. No, that's a skull. Skull is Earth, I think. Pentacles. What is the Grail? Come on. Ace of Grail, Ace of Grail, Ace of... That's... Wow, it's really hidden. Now you're seeing... Okay, here we go. Ace of Grail. Here we go. I don't know why Ace of Grail is like green color. It's like a water sign, right? Like I thought it would be blue. I don't know. Well, anyway, so let's see, what does Ace of Grail mean as our clan? What is a clan anyway? I don't know what it is. What is a clan this way? Your clan card is, the clans are significant. No, that's not what I'm talking. I actually don't know. I don't know what is the point of clans. But anyway, we can see order of lovers, dreamers, and illusionists. So you can pick an order, 3 different orders. Select one, appeals to you, write the order. So what appeals to me the most? Lovers, dreamers, or illusionists? I would say definitely lovers. It's either dreamers or illusionists. Illusionist sounds cool. Maybe dreamers. I think for me personally, it's more of a dreamers thing. Okay. So that's my clan, Ace of Grail. Saying, yeah, have some insight. imaginative, sensitive. I do like reflective because I think it probably calls back to the moon card as well. I'm fascinated by shadows. So I'm very reflective in my just personal life living. Okay, now next one, bloodline card. This attributes to our personal numbered minor arcana card. Destiny card is cosmic influence. Bloodline card depicts the challenges and the quest of our life. Okay, challenges, quest, messages about my personal journey. Okay, so it's the as above so below, like kind of like the day-to-day, I guess, the life challenges, and not just challenges, like messages. Quest is probably the better word. Quest of day-to-day life. Okay, bloodline card. So what is my bloodline card here? March 13, the moon, bloodline card, 10 of Grail. 10 of Grail. That's nice, right? That sounds like amazing. Good card for the what's it called? Bloodline. Okay, let's get 10 of Grail and let's get more insight into that. We're gonna flip through it again. 10. Oh, that was fast. Oh, I love this card. This is such an indulgent, like it's such a card of just like, actually, I like the backing. Did I say that? I love the backing of this card. Let me just put it like this so that the backing shows beautifully. Okay, cool. So 10, oh, I like this card. It's like she's so drink life really deeply, right? It's this sensuality, this satisfaction, this pure joy and content of life. And yeah. Oh, I see there's some symbols here. Oh, well, that looks beautiful. Let's see what the guidebook has to say about that. Oh, I feel like I accidentally bent this card. Cardstock is very, very fragile, I have to say. Very fragile. Okay, so this is my... Why do I mark this page? It doesn't make any sense. It's not even what the page I wanted to mark. This is our bloodline card, which is my quest of life and challenges. Challenges. Maybe it's the shadow part. Let's see. 10 of Grail. Grail. 7 of Scepters. Princess of Scepters. Okay, Ace of Grail. We're in Grail now. 10. Okay. Mars in Pisces. Kingdom of Water. Manifestation of emotional intuition. Okay. So it is the manifestation of emotion, emotional wholeness and harmony, home family settlement, end of tension, prosperity, lasting success, luxurious, succulent warmth, establishment of inner emotional kingdom. Well, it's like working through that, trying to really get emotional clarity here, right? Okay, so it says 10 of Growth represents lasting happiness, success, and emotional wealth, deep fulfillment in our emotional world, tranquility, peace of mind, long-term containment, yeah, end to emotional tension or conflict. So that's this ending. So our life's my life's quest is to walk through that darkness, the illusions, the dark thoughts and feelings, and getting to the point where we have emotional clarity, containment, lasting containment. And this is the emotional tension, and we're trying to put an end to it. I am trying to put an end to it. So that's my life's quest. It's a very emotional quest. I mean, it is a beautiful quest to go on, though. I have to say, like, it makes perfect sense. I really think I'm working towards that. I don't know, at this stage in life, I feel like I have everything I need, physically, practically. I don't think there's anything I really want lacking, even in a tangible sense. But I definitely feel like there are things lacking emotionally. It's never contained. Maybe that's the shadow aspect. Let's see. What's the shadow aspect of this Ten of Grails? Because we all understand the light aspect of it pretty well. Okay. Of course, discontainment, unease or worry, dissatisfaction, conflict, disruption, negative atmosphere, argument, impatience, anxiety, tormented emotions, anxiety, displeasure. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I just told you guys I struggle with anxiety. Especially it's very tough because it is an anxiety that even me, I know that it's really not rooted in anything. I'm not experiencing any external disruptions in any way. I'm in a very safe, stable, fulfilling environment, whether I have good support system, I have good stability in life, and I don't really have to worry about anything tangible. But I could think of a million, thousand, 100,000,000 things intangible to worry about, like thousands of demons. I feel like that I deal with day to day, that I go in and I try to meet them and I try to make peace with them, and I fail. I get up again and I try again. So yeah, I do live life's quest, going through the discontainment and trying to eventually reach the point of 10 of Grails. That makes perfect sense to me, I guess. I don't know what else to say except that. Okay, so let's go. Bloodline, we did that. What is Ancestry card? Ancestry card gives us a concept of where we have come from, the origin of our personal spiritual journey, one that precedes your bloodline card in the sequence of minor arcana cards, 2 to 10. Okay, so my bloodline card, so the card before my bloodline card, which is 10 of Grails, so it's 9 of Grails. So I come from a space of 9 of Grails in my personal spiritual journey. That's interesting. Let's see. 9 of Grails. What does 9 of Grails have to say? I mean, we kind of know. I mean, it's not a bad place to be either. Again, well, I guess water signs are pretty lucky that way. Let's see. Who is 9 of Grails? Here we go. 9 of Grails. Oh, it's a very sensual, sexual card, I think, from what I see here. 9 of Grails. Yeah. I don't know. Let's look into it. It's more like it's not like a fulfillment that way. It's more like a passion. It's like a sensual passion, huh? It's what I see here. Well, wait, let's see what the book has to say. 9 of Grails, 9 of Grails, 9. So this is where I come from, where my spiritual journey come from. Yeah. Jupiter in Pisces. Okay, the crystallization of emotion, luxurious happiness, contentment, emotional and material fulfillment, optimism, goodness and compassion, love of the everlasting, spiritual love, appreciation, health, accomplishment. Wow, it's all this fancy word. I don't know. Like, is it saying, I think it's saying that I come from a space where I was just talking about a space of material fulfillment, even emotionally. Like, I have really good support system and people who love and care about me around me. So I feel like it's talking material fulfillment, emotional material fulfillment. So I come from a space of that, and I have that, and I acknowledge that. I practice, like, meaning I am actually truly grateful every day. I understand my privileges in that way. I sense that, but the bridge to cross here is to get from a 9 of Grail to the 10 of Grail by walking through this inner demon, inner darkness, by this descension to actually get to the 10 of Grail here. Yeah, it makes sense. What's the shadow part of 9 of Grail? Discontent, dissatisfaction. Yeah. Wastefulness, unfulfilled wishes, unease, discomfort. It's a little similar to, let me pull my, it's a little similar to 10 of Grails in the shadow aspect. Oh, you know what? I think I saw something about 9 of Grail in 10 of Grails. Let's see if we have that here. When it actually talked about it a little bit. Yes, here we go. While the previous card symbolizes a moment of ecstasy, this card is more about a consistent long-term peace and emotional fulfillment. So this is more like that moment of the peak joy, the peak enjoyment, and this is the moment of long-term fulfillment. So I guess it's saying that I come from a space where occasionally I realize it's my material fulfillment, my joy, but then at a certain point it's hard to translate that into a long-term containment, because this is the ancestral, whatever that was called here. I forgot the name. And ancestry, maybe. Yeah, ancestry card. Okay, so where we have come from, the origin of our personal spiritual journey. So I come from a space of material fulfillment, temporary emotional fulfillment, joy. And I wanted to travel, my current life path is to travel through the moon and get to the long-term emotional fulfillment and containment in the 10 of Grails. Okay, next one is Descendancy card. Reveals what follows in your journey. Rather than showing our past, present, and future, the Ancestry, Bloodline, and Descendancy card indicates the motion of your personal journey. The transition exhibited by these 3 cards reveals drive, tendencies, and purpose. This card is the one that follows your bloodline card in the sequence of minor arcana cards. So, okay, so it goes to the next one. It goes to the next suit, because it says if it's 10 of Skulls, then the Descendancy card is 2 of Scepters. So if I'm 10 of Grails, then I go to 2 of Knives. Oh, that's my Descendancy card is 2 of Knives, huh? Okay. Well, that's the first card I'm like a little unsure about. I mean, I embrace the moon energy, so moon is not a problem for me. But what 2 of Knives? Ugh. I'm telling you guys, I struggle with knives or swords. I struggle with thoughts. I don't like my mind. Well, that goes back to the anxiety thing. But anyway, let's get the 2 of Knives here. 2 of Knives. 2 of Knives. Where is the 2? No, it's 2 of Scepters. 2 of Knives. 9 of Knives, Nords. 2 of Skulls, 3 of Skull, Ace. Okay, here we go. Ooh, look at this 2 of Knives. It's it's not really a peaceful, not peaceful. What am I trying to say? Sometimes, you know, like Two of Knives are more like quiet and reserved. That's probably a better word, like a reserved. This one is a expressive Two of Knives, isn't it? He has his, he literally, I think did he carve his own eyes out? Or she, I don't know, they, I don't know. Did this vampire carve their own eyes out? To what is going on here? So that he can make a choice? So that he can gain more clarity on his path? Interesting. Okay, let's see. Two of Knives is what's following in my journey, which is the purpose, tendency, drive. Are they saying drive is the past and present is tendency, and then purpose is the future? I don't know. Maybe I don't think I'm reading it correctly. Either way, this is the card that follows in my journey. So it's Two of Knives. Let's see what does the book has to say about Two of Knives. Here go. Two of Knives. Okay. Moon in Libra. Wisdom of air. Energy of intellectual consciousness. The energy of thought, balance and counterbalance. Peace restored. That's peace restored here. Equality, collaboration, change or reorganization, intuitive choices and decisions. That I do see. Intuitive choices and decisions here. Mental stability, inner peace, constructive criticism, calm confidence, and great. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm struggling a little bit with this representation here. I don't know. Though this I do say though here, discussion and a connection of minds, and a contradiction or paradox. I do see that, right? Two of Knives. This one feels very paradoxical, like on the road of. Let me think about words here. I feel like it's a intuitive choices and decisions definitely existing here, and I feel like there is this figure feels like they faced a paradox and they cut off all the distractions so that they can make intuitive choices. Well, but they said there's a peace, retired balance, equilibrium. Great balance and calm can be achieved. Emotional, mental, spiritual, material peace. Arrangement. So, okay, the card is about arrangement, organizing, maintaining perfect balance between two seemingly contradictory perspectives or choices. A peaceful reconciliation of the energies involved in an issue or situation. Weigh both sides. It's a choice card. It's two of swords. It's mostly choice card. Particularly relates to decisions made intuitively and having the skill of instinctively knowing how to deal with problems. Okay, so yeah, that's that part. Intense activity of our mind, thoughts can become our enemies and torment us. Stealing the mind and disconnecting from anxiety, we cause this poison to dissipate and old shadows to fade, while taming the mind to create new and calm, positive brainwaves. Okay, that I can get. Yes, taming the mind, cutting off. I don't know if this figure cut off his eyes, but if he does, that is like really like I'm fed up with all the distractions, right? With my mind, with my perceptions. This is like saying I do not want to hold my own perceptions here anymore. I'm cutting it off, no matter how painful it is and how scared I am with the unknown. I'm cutting it off. I'm withdrawing, not sitting, but like settling down, and I'm gonna make a decision based on my intuitive knowing. So that I can get on board with. That is a good explanation. Stealing the mind through deep relaxation. Okay. So that is our future, what is called descendancy. Yes, the descendancy card. Okay, so now what I have is I have the past. I don't know the word, so I'm just gonna say past, current journey, and where I'm trying to go to. So to bridge, sorry, I'm putting it here because that's just my Kalane or something I'm putting here. Okay, so to get to in order, well, that's not really how people say past, present, future, huh? Usually it goes left to right for some reason. Anyway, so we're saying that I come from a space of material containment, material fulfillment, and temporary joy. And I'm trying to work through all the discontainment, emotional discontainment, to get to a space of emotional fulfilling, so that I will be able to, or my future holds, is someone who's able to cut through the bullshit of their mind and listen to their heart and be still and not be scared of the unknown of the moon. Yeah, it's sort of power. I never really think about two knives that way before, because I think this makes me think about the level of sacrifice that we can make to still our minds, right? Sometimes you think they just needs to blindfold their eyes, or they are blindfolded and they don't know where to go. But imagine this is an intentional choice of I want to achieve greater knowing. Sometimes we have to sacrifice, and we have to have the courage to destroy our mind and our perceptions in a way, in the trust and knowing that something new, a better wisdom would come from within that doesn't come from the perception. And that's a journey that I've been trying to take onto. I feel like many people, if they experience anxiety at the heavy level that I do, would definitely resonate with this as well. Okay, so next one is, let me put the moon card here. I don't know, like this, maybe, yeah. Okay, so next one is, last one I think, Vampire Court. This is the vampire court to which we belong. It is an image of our personality and character, the type of person we are. This card will be the court card, find a court card, profile chart, write your vampire court, birth date. Right, oh no, where do I look for that? Profile chart. Oh, this is the same one. Okay, so court is kind of like the significant, right? We talk about that sometimes in readings. So it's my image of my personality and character, okay? That's gonna be Queen of Sword. Oh. Wow. Really? This makes me so happy. Queen of Sword. Somehow I always thought I was like gonna be Queen of Cups, or Queen of Grade in Grail. Sorry, Queen of Grails in this situation. But my court is Queen of Sword. I always feel like a connection with Queen of Swords, and Queen of Swords. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys Queen of Swords because this is my favorite card in image in this deck. Okay, I love this Queen of Swords here. That's how I seem to other people. It's interesting. That's how my character and personality is. I would never feel, I mean, I felt her energy, but I just pre-assumed in the past. I never really looked into, you know, the whole like significanter type of things. So let's see. Queen of Sword. I want to show you guys. It is beautiful. She's a beautiful queen. If I could just find it, that would have been really helpful. Come on. Wow, really come to the last bit and I still didn't find our queen. Wow, okay, is it like the last here we go. Wow, it really is like the last few cards. What a beautiful queen. It feels like, oh, that's because of the moon. Let me just show you guys the image. Isn't her beautiful? I love the blood. Like, what did she do with the sword? Did she just kill someone? Did she just cut through someone's bullshit? Did she just drink some blood, knowledge, take someone's life? Like, what did she do here? She's very, very, I like her face. I like her expression. She's like, I know the truth. And I stand by my truth. And set my boundaries. And you don't fuck with me. You know? I don't know. The moon, this is what I was saying. I feel like it's like a journey of being the bride, the innocence. There's certain innocence and this raw, like fighting through the fear and the darkness. And this fear just looks very similar to me, right? It's like a journey from being that bride to eventually claiming your power and becoming the king of knives. Wait. Now that I think about it, I don't think that's knives. Oh, it's Queen of Skulls. Oh well, I guess it's not that. We're just getting excited for no reason, but I showed you guys, I was just dumb and I don't know how to read. I'm not gonna cut that part off because no one really cares. But yeah, at least I get to show you guys the Queen of Knives. I was just saying, like, I don't feel like her, but I'm aspired to be her though. She's beautiful. Just want to show you. If I could take on a path of going from her to her, I would love that. I mean, there is a raw energy in her as well. I don't know. Anyway, you guys just gotta see me gushing over the Queen of Knives for no reason. Oh, well, that's my video here for you. But no, what is actually what is actually my court? It's Queen of Skull. Okay, so it's Queen of Skull. Okay, well, who is Queen of Skull? Actually, don't know. That's who I seem like to people. Queen of Skull. Let's see. Another flip through for no reason except because I was dumb and I don't know how to read this one. Queen of Skulls. Okay. Okay, hopefully we're right this time. So this is how my personality and my character, my significant is Queen of Skulls. All this time, again, I thought it was gonna be Grail Cups. Okay, so let's see. Just let me double check because it was dumb. March 13, Queen of SC. What is it? Wow, come on. I'm actually dumb. Oh my god. Okay, one thing, maybe I'm just dumb and I don't know English as well, but this is confusing, okay? It's only because Grail is very easy to understand, but this is actually what? It's a scepter. It's not even skull. I just showed you guys all kinds of queens and none of them are me. I don't know. Okay, so it's Queen of Scepters. Queen of Scepters is who I am. Right? Please be the correct one. The Scepters. Yes. SK is Skull. SC is Scepters. Queen of Scepters. I can be so dumb. I don't even know. Good thing is no one really watches these videos, but either way. What a chaotic video. Scepters. Queen of Scepters. Okay. Magical. It's definitely a sense of magic. That's how I see her, like the witches of the courts. Well, I definitely feel more of a connection to her than the skull, though. Okay, so that is our significator, my personality and character. Right? Double check. It is Queen of Scepter. Yes. March 12, the moon, 10 of Grail, Queen of Scepter. Okay, so Queen of Scepter, and then we're talking about Vampire Court, the type of person that we are, personality, character. What type of person am I? Queen of Scepters, powerful. I don't know. I definitely feel whimsical. I feel like I'm not a queen. I don't feel queen energy in myself. I would just be honest. I feel like it's probably a page. Not even a knight. Really is a page. But, well, if that is it, let's see what Queen of Scepter is. Okay. Watery aspect of fire. Yes, water, fire. Receptive and reflective willpower. Passionate, desired, commanding. I do feel that. Okay. Magnetic attraction. Sexual, erotic, appealing, visionary, adaptability, steady command, warmth, love, kindness, social, vibrant, transforming. Healthy, optimistic, captivating, energetic, self-determined, independent, enchanting, and compassionate. Self-confident, enthusiastic in her passion. That I do have. I don't know if I have Leo in my chart. I am quite confident in a lot of things. And I do get, I guess I am very easily indulged or consumed by passion. While her Lord's fire is focused outwardly, her fire energy is turned inward and is seated in the emotions. Okay. Archetypal seductress. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a sociable person. And I definitely don't feel like I'm a seductress. Maybe I am just the shadow. Oh, I was going to say maybe I'm just the shadow aspect of this queen, but then I am though. Compulsive, impatient, critical. Yeah. Oh, well, the inner level it works. Presents creative instincts and passion of the will to assert itself in the material world. She is the vision with which we can see the sensual and vibrant creativity beneath the mask of matter. Her calling is to unite the element of fire and water in order to manifest her very own image of the world. I am creative, I would think. So I guess creativity, passion, and compulsive and impatient. That is who I am. I don't think that external, very body image related things about like attraction, sensual, sexual, and seductive, that, I don't know, that doesn't seem to fit me. But if this is my significator or my vampire court, my image, yeah, I'm always being reminded of me being very impatient and very like fast with my passions. Maybe that is how I sing to other people. Although there's a sense of mystery behind her, the sense of magic and mystery behind her. It's like watered down, fluid. Remind me of lava, right? You know, like a fluid passion, a fluid fire, a watery fire. well, I would love to embody her other part of energy as well. But yeah, that's my vampire court. After I gone through like 500 different queen because I don't know how to read. And I think that's it. That is everything I am as cards. My personal card portrait. There are some information about rising sign and moon sign, things of that sort, but that's gonna make this video go like a million years longer than it needs to be. So yeah, I've gone through this process of discovering some cards that has significance to me. I heavily resonate with the moon, definitely with literally all these 3 cards as well. I don't know if I embody the energy of this queen, but definitely inspired by her. I can see parts of myself in her, but I don't know if I'm really there yet. Anyway, that's it. That's the Tarot Vampire. That is an interesting exercise in the guidebook. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you next time. Bye.